Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to episode 18 of our Factorio Death World. In this episode, hopefully, we connect the factory. Looks like we're about to get a little bit of an attack here. I got one leader in the group, and the rest of them are just the minions. I don't think this will go very well for them. If we're gonna make bets right now, I'm gonna vote for us on this one here. Looks like they hit me twice. That was very effective. Good job, biters. In order to connect everything, though, we need more flamethrower turrets. So right now, if we check our coverage of our turrets, we're missing this whole section right here. So before I start mining this out, I need to connect that. And I'm going to assume I need maybe 20 more, maybe, give or take. No, 20 more. So got a bunch there. We also need some walls, and we also need a couple of roboports to kind of tie everything in together. And then we can start getting more steel. Oh, I very, very, very much want more steel. Looks like my plastic's a little bit slow right now, too. How is our oils doing as we speak? Wow. Did I somehow mixed up all my pipes. That's actually impressive. That does not happen. I never had that happen since they switched the piping setup. That's actually like really rare to get that to happen. So what I'm going to have to do is flush out all the pipes. I believe they added a feature for that. The easiest way, generally speaking, would be to pick up your pipes. Normally it won't allow it because it's mixing. I'm impressed, actually. Color me impressed here. So we're going to pick up all these pipes. That is impressive. That is impressive. Let me know if you guys have ever mixed pipes since they added no fluid mixing. Yeah, it's not even letting this go because it's mixing. Interesting. Somehow it still thinks there's a crude in here. I think there's a way to flush the pipes now. Yeah, flush contents. I'm not seeing anything bad in here, though. There we go. That was the problem right there. Interesting. I honestly have not seen that in ages. A mess up like that. Cool. Cool. New challenge. Okay, so we got you to you to you. I'm still not really sure how I did that, but that's okay. That is okay. Grab you to you to you, and now our plastic should be going back on. I actually have no idea how that happened. Considering how difficult it is to mix fluids now. But of all the people to ever mix fluids, I guess it's gonna be me. I'll just laugh. We'll just laugh as long as you know how to solve it. The flushing fluids is really a neat mechanic they added. That probably stopped the factory for a bit, but that's okay. That is okay. So we're gonna go back over here. We lost some pipes here. I need to figure out how big of a section I want to wall off here. Having that artillery gun fire while I'm trying to protect this is not super beneficial, but can't win them all. That spacing, I think, is a bit too close, but I'd rather be too close than too far apart, and then the biters sneak in. If I had some grenades on me, I do. How we clear the forest. Because you know I'm not going to chop all those trees down by hand. You have some bots. I could use the bots too, I guess, but that would be smart. You know, we don't do that kind of factory around here. You go there. I'm really excited to get some more iron going on here. It'll really flare our factory up. We also have copper like right in the mix here too. It is going to make the factory go so much faster. We have one more pump finish in a second there. Clear some forest out here. I'm actually excited for Spidertron too. It's a very interesting mechanic. Mr. Spidertron. Very neat for the devs to add that in 1.0. A nice surprise for the Factorio community. When we didn't think a surprise was possible. They did it. So kudos to the devs for that one. And then we need 2 more here, I think. Yeah. Actually, I think we have the perfect amount. I'm going to go inside here because this wall is pretty far out already. We do have an artillery turret right there. That makes the biters a little bit angry with me. They don't appreciate having their houses shelled. Not sure why, but... Okie dokie. We have 6 roboports. Nice. Actually, I'm going to do something different here. I'm going to use buffer chests. So we're going to do a buffer chest system here. And have this on their own little network. Otherwise, my bots are all going to fly over and die a horrendous death. So we'll set up our first buffer chest network here. I'm all for losing bots. I find it moderately humorous. And I don't mind losing bots. But we don't need to do it. A blatant loss of bot life. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Try and pick that up. You go there. This is actually horrible to try and walk through. Try that. You can't even navigate in there. You go there. Even this. We need one more. Even this is pretty... not a great setup, but whatever. So we're going to get a couple... we'll do requester chests and then passive provider chests. That's what we're going to do here. And a couple fast inserters. Start by canceling that. I should have red chips hiding somewhere. We should be creating red chips again. Super fast, clearly. They're not really making it anywhere. We'll go check south. There should be more south. Having this power armor, though, is so good. So good. So good, soy beverage. Grab that. Now we'll make our last one. We did start making mining drills, so I don't need to make any more of those. That's good. Where did I make them? I don't actually remember. Gonna grab some belts. We'll do a bit of belting manually. Manual belting. Belt walla. I am a belter. Must be up here. I built it right here somewhere. Got some repair packs. That's good. Yeah, there the mining drills be. 84 of these guys. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put requester chests right here. Actually, I'm gonna go a bit more south. It's safer down here. And then we're gonna put inserters. We have blue inserters I can snag right there. And then we're gonna put our passive provider chest right here. So this one is gonna be walls. This is a really easy way of doing this. So he's going to get 5,000 walls. He's going to dump it in there. This one here, we will put on repair packs. Yeah, that's what I wanted. 100 repair packs, and we'll let this guy go to there. This one here. What else do we need over here? Pipes. You're going to request... It's like a really basic way of doing it. Gonna have 100 of those. And you're going to do the undergrounds. That should protect our defenses. So now this network over here has walls brought in from this network. And if we check our logistics network, love how the whole base is always flashing. We check our logistics network. We have 2 networks, and this is divided by this little line right here. And that means my bots from here will not fly like this. They'll just go back and forth this way. So there's no like major overlapping area where they're definitely going to die, which is kind of important. As good as it is to lose your bots all the time. And these guys here don't have any storage chests. We're going to give them some storage chests too. Energy Shield Tech 2. That's a good one. Inserted capacity is also quite decent. Maybe better. Better assemblers. Tech 3 assemblers. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? We need some storage chests. So these guys can pick up trees and all that stuff. So we'll remove these trees inside my system here. I might make another storage chest and give these guys some belts too. So they can build for me if I need be. But we got all these mining drills now. This is going to be great. Quickly check how many you have there. 22. Probably enough for a full belt almost now. Based on our current mining productivity. Pretty easy to check though. You can just look it over. This is really going to make the biters mad here. I'm going to quickly try and find my carrying phase. Nope, can't find it. The biters are going to get mad, and we don't care. We'll put a balancer here too. This is actually more iron than my entire factory already had. So next is we're going to need oil, fuel. We don't have any balancers or splitters right now in the setup. We can do this. These guys also don't have belts in network, but I can add belts pretty quickly. I feel like building remotely actually is easier. Just got to make sure they have everything they need. Ugh. Can we? Can we? We can if it's right there. Just hits everything. Good. Storage chest, you go right there. You can have all my belts. That doesn't quite line up. So close. So I guess I could do this myself too, but this is just easier when I have other things to do. The best part about doing it this way versus any other way is if there's trees or something in the way, you can just place right over. We don't have undergrounds in this network yet. I'm going to put those in there in a minute. And you can also do this. So you can place multiple lanes really quickly. It'd be a lot harder to do this by hand. And then we need some undergrounds. Artillery looks quite decent right now as well. I'm going to grab some undergrounds. We're going to provide it for those guys. We're going to make a balancer. And then we're going to tie it into the base. This is great. This is great. Bots doing bot things. So we just go into our storage chest here. Give you some of those. Give you some of those. Now, I don't actually have a balancer made, I don't believe. I'm just going to make a quick balancer right here. It's always easy if I can visualize the 4 lines coming in and out. That is actually a basic balancer. A lot of people have the saved to a blueprint book. And I just copy that. We're going to place the basic balancer right here. So remove that. Copy that again. And we'll place them right there. Cancel deconstructing that. Grab some power lines. Doesn't matter if I miss anything. Just get the bots to fix it. And then we have these undergrounds here. Nope, won't let me grab it yet. Won't let me grab it yet. Grab that. I guess I kind of have to go over because I don't have any radar. Oops. Almost made it work. And that gap is too big. Cliffs. Cliffs, you gotta love them. I don't mind them. They make for dynamic base builds when you leave the cliffs hanging around. I guess I could have gone up as well as I could have gone down, but too late. Place a radar over there. Grab this. Just fits. Just fits. We're losing some stuff. This factory is beautiful. She's a beaut. Not sure what our guys are doing here, but forcing me to build. Maybe not enough bots over here. Insufficient bots. At least get one line going. Power armor. I think they probably don't have enough belts, actually. That's probably their problem. Push L. Yeah, no belts. No belts for them. So we'll go grab some more belts, run them over. 6 things destroyed. Where are they wrecking everything? They're very angry. Let's go. Retaliate. This is what you guys get for attacking me. Retaliatory artillery. Go hit some of these bigger groups here. Start weaning down these little colonies. That's a great spot right there. Probably hit all 4. There's a pretty big colony up here now. Realistically, this should be getting cleared out first. Because this is where my oil splat is going to be. We're going to start mining more oil, and we're going to need it. Okay, we'll go grab some belts, finish that up, make sure the iron is good to go. Right over there. Make some more steel furnaces. I can make real furnaces now too, but it's getting carried away. Do a requester chest here. This requester chest is going to get all of the wood out of our network. Automating these power lines. Oops, you go there, you go there. Easy. So our copper or iron line is up over here. We need to run it over there. Let's go right into that chest. Give you guys those. Give you some extra power lines. Do we think they need anything else? I don't think so. I'm gonna go high. Wouldn't mind going low there, but we're gonna hit all those buildings. Go high. I think we'll go up and around this. Anywhere you build, you need to defend it. So it costs money, it costs resources to build beautifully. And effort. Effort in the sense of you need to defend your base. That kind of effort. You can't just place it. Well, you kind of could, but it wouldn't be very effective. That goes there. So our new smeltery is really right up here. This guy doesn't need to be there anymore. Neither does this guy. Neither does that. I'd rather the bots pick that up instead of me, because then it puts it into the network in case we lose a flamethrower turret. Now we have a flamethrower turret to replace it. That wall doesn't need to be here. Neither does that. Now we have an iron line. And I'm actually going to grab this entire section here. Well, I don't need the entire section because it's the same thing. I like it to have long arm inserters on the backside. So just grab the resource from the top here. Like that. I guess that works. That'll be iron ore. This is also iron ore right there. We'll flaunt our resources in front of the biters here. See, look what I got. Look what we got. I'm just double checking what should be here. This should be... Iron ore is on that one. Should iron be here? I'm confused. Hold on. If this line here is iron, the iron actually has to go into that line. So it's actually wrong. How do I set that up? Needs to go right here. Hold up. Need to use my brain for a second. So that goes there, and then these guys are all inserting up. So this needs to be iron on this line, and we will have our fuel going right there. So that can actually go right there. And that goes there. We'll copy one more row of that. So it's going to have fuel on the inside. It's going to loop around back on the inside. And then this top side here is going to be placing out and grabbing long. So this is just a fuel line here. Yep, just a fuel line. This is just a fuel line. It's going to grab on that line. And then this is going to be steel line right here, which we can just tie into this line right there. Easy. So easy. And it's all going to be on one side. I'm going to force it to be on the inside there. We are in network range here, so the bots will build it for us. That's good. I don't think they have any of these guys, though. So that's going to get me some more steel. We need a little bit more iron down here still, too. Looks like once this line kind of comes all the way out, we will play with it. Especially if we make all this faster furnaces, it's going to really hurt everything. So you guys need some of those. You can check right here what we're missing. We're missing 9 of those. I'm missing some pump jacks as well. I do have pump jacks on me, actually. So there you go. Have some pump jacks. Go back over here for a moment in time. Grab that. This should really be there instead of where it is. That can go like that. And I want this line to hit right there. So we do have two. We should have two full lines getting pulled from the other part of the factory. No problem. So we're running it into our most beautiful smeltery. Good. So he'll have some, they'll have some. So this guy has a full line there now. These guys are not getting any by the time it gets, because we broke it. That's fine. We're going to upgrade planner all of this. This needs to be a bit faster. At the beginning of this needs to be faster. Yep, now we're making steel. I'm not sure if our fuel will keep up. So we're going to go look over at the fuel for a second. How's our plastic? Petroleum is, it's okay. Both our oils are sitting at 4.8, 4.9, so that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Petroleum's a little bit low, actually. It's going down. So our plastic is slowly being depleted, but that's okay. That is okay. But now the iron is being used. All these are turning on, and we should have a good flare-up of steel here in a moment's time. And since we do have all this beautiful steel, and I have this beautiful coffee, we're going to upgrade all these guys. Well, that's 1-for-1 ratio here. So just grab these. Make sure the bottom one's the same as the top ones. We got 25 more coming. What I could do here is just do this. Upgrade planner that, and upgrade planner that. The inserters don't really need to be upgrade plannered, but whatever. Too bad. We're building these. We just place them right there. Like that. And the bots will do it. Wow. I think I'm going to maybe... We're going to wall this a bit better. I might put a laser or two there. We do actually have some lasers automated, I believe. I don't know if they're real automated. Are they real automated or fake automated? I think they're fake automated. What I mean by that is they're not really automated. I was just kind of making the items and throwing it in the building. I don't think I need a ton of lasers to sort this out, though. Alright, we got 4. 4 might be enough just to kind of push it back a teeny tiny bit there. This is our original oil outposts. It's very, very back up here. I have to begin some pretty big attacks here, though. There you go. There you go. Don't say I never gave you nothing. So now we're grabbing more iron out of there. Next we'll probably be getting more crude oil. Where's my crude oil? Where is my crude oil? Yeah, I'm not confident with the crude oil right now. I feel like we're eventually going to run out of crude oil. So, grab this. Grab some more steel, which should be getting produced quite nicely now. Make a couple more pump jacks. Plastic is going to need a bit more too, so the pump jacks kind of play into that. And quite easy for me to tie the oil back in. So we already have kind of all the oil infrastructure here. Just really need to build the pump jacks. Probably should just run on the outside of the wall here. Let's get the oil right there. I guess I need some flamethrower turrets. RIP. I went all this way to find out I need more flamethrower turrets. We'll push a little bit back here too still. Get me those raw resources. I try and aim in between the buildings. Sort of, as much as possible. Obviously, I'm not a huge stickler to it. If I miss one or two, it's not the end of the world. But it does Make life a lot easier. Look at that. It's just raining. It's raining, guys. I don't think they appreciate this. If I waste a shell or two, it's not the end of the world. Oh. Sometimes when you do an attack like that, it is in your best interest to kind of hang around. You can kind of pull a lot of the attack too. Like this. It really kind of screws them up. So when you see these massive attacks happening, sometimes it's fine to kind of hang around for a second. It's quite easy to die if you kind of overwhelm your defenses. The walls are only so strong. They're pretty strong. But they have their limits as well. So we kind of pull the attack and then let it kind of not be as big of an attack attacking us at once. So the bots have time to kind of deal with it and everyone has time. Easy. Goodbye, forest. The spitters are predictive firing, so if you are always turning, they have a hard time hitting you. They'll still hit you sometimes, but... That killed one of my... Yeah, so it actually probably would have been really bad if I was near. Because one of these flamethrower turrets actually died. I do have overlapping fields of fire here, but... As much as it's fun to lose an entire turret section. It's not. So try to juke the worm, the spit. It really slows you down a lot. To walk back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. That should be enough there. And then we build our wall right there, and we're good to go. Some more oil splats have been conquered. They're so strong. The behemoth. Should probably push those back there a bit. Probably something like that is the optimal setup. That's actually way too close on the side here. Kind of happy it's not in the network. It's for the best. Hold shift to go over top of an item. Ooh. Those poor bots. Those bots are lucky. It's a dangerous workplace. I believe in other games this is called kiting. Yeah, that's it's kind of bad. Whoa. Waste all my time on my lasers on these big guys. Whoa. There's a lot of spit there. We're gonna go back to base for a second and get some more flamethrower turrets. I need maybe probably get away with 4, but I think I prefer more. Could probably get away with just 4. I could take some of these out too. Reduce, reuse, recycle. The Factorio way, right? Exactly. Everybody's always trying to recycle in Factorio. It's weird. Like, no one ever tries to recycle in Factorio. Come on. You gotta save the planet. Got some gears right there. And I'm gonna grab some pipes. Maybe even grab one more Roboport. I can make one of those and some walls. up we go. Up we go. So now we've connected the oil, and we're about to connect the oil, and we've connected the iron, so we're moving on. I assume the oil will be connected, no problem here, in just a moment's time. I think like that should be okay. Must connect before fighters realize what I'm doing. Go, go, go. That's not walled in, so it's super gonna get attacked and killed if they do attack it. That's why I brought walls personally as well. Personally supervising this situation here. I'll do the same thing here. Put it back a bit away from the main line. So I have quite a few oil splats going on here. Probably do that instead. You start pumping into the main base area. You also... I'm never too worried about pipe setup, pipe spaghetti, and your pump jacks, because you kind of just set it up once and it's doing its thing forever. You really don't have a huge need to ever walk back here. I would never worry about this being too neat. I know I have no problem doing spaghetti anywhere, but here especially. Just make it work. You eventually might want to beacon it, but even then, once you put the beacons around it, it's kind of done forever. Set and forget. That can go there. That goes there. I will double the walls up here too. And we do have that new rubble port I built right here. It's the last rubble port. The most beautiful wall. Grab that. Don't want to click and drag because there's a random other section there. But yeah, we'll double the wall up. Good, good, good. So now these should be pretty jam-packed full now. Interesting how this guy keeps going, but the other ones aren't really going. And that should be resulting in this being pretty jam-packed full. Yeah, good. As long as it's mostly full. So now we have more oil. It'll get kind of utilized all the way down the line, but should be okay. Should be mostly okay. And then I have all these furnaces. I can go dump them in the network, and the bots will have them. I need actually 18 more. 16 more. Need more. Didn't make enough. Need the stone brick. Again, you could do it yourself, or you could just do this. There you go. Even in the red area, they'll still be able to grab it. They won't be able to add to it, but they will be able to grab it from there. Doop, doop, doop. It's a pretty big tech too, Automation 3. I really don't want to grab that line too, but it's not letting me be a little more selective on my belt grab there. What do we want next? Maybe maybe should just go rocket silo. Just get it. Get these rockets firing off. Fire in the hole. Grab this guy. So purple science a bit slow. Purple probably missing Steel furnaces, if I were to guess. Steel furnace is missing. It's actually missing steel still. Let's go check our steel production over the period of 10 minutes. So we did jump it up, but we didn't jump it up enough yet. Just 288 to 300. Everything else is stealing all the steel still. So I did there. Impressive, the steel's still not enough though. So iron looks fine. Are all these steel furnaces going? We're barely even polluting here. So it does look like they're all working. Good. You're going, you're going, you're going. These are all going too, so we could double these guys' speed. Let's just get more steel furnaces. It's just still not enough. Once this line backs up here, they'll be quite a bit pushed around too, but because we're making all these bots, we're making so many things right now that we're kind of backlogged. It's going better now, but we need more stone bricks. I'm gonna eat this entire stone brick line. $26 more furnaces. The copper is lacking a little bit there, but we could flare the copper up pretty easily here. Like that. You go there. Do we want a red underground or just a yellow? Yellow I think will be fine here. Except red's closer to grab, so red it is. I'm gonna remove that and then we'll replace that. Go there instead. Replace that. Grab another underground. This is in a combat zone, but that's okay. I'm gonna rip that out for a second. Put that there. None of these guys have power yet. That's fine. Now you do. Gonna remove that, and we're gonna place this guy right there instead, so we can sneak a power line in there as well. I'm not sure I actually have any of those automated. These nice power lines. Should be enough. That should be enough, and then we should be getting more copper. More copper, more steel, more everything. We'll make a couple of these guys quickly. Throw them into the network. You can just hover over here again and always see what you're missing. This is my chest of providing to the bots. Of items they should have, but they don't have. A little bit of heat down there, that's okay. Yeah, we're actually seeing this line not keep up anymore, and that's great. Upgrade that. Wow, it still doesn't keep up. So I have a line right here. We're gonna do upgrade planner on that. Grab you to there. There you go. Good, good, good. This probably won't be able to keep up anymore either. That's okay. I think I'm missing like one or two here. I'm missing just two. Okay, that's good. Good, good, good. This should be a full line now. Or very, very close to a full line. These aren't quite able to... Yeah, it's pretty much a solid line at this point. Then we'll check our copper. Copper is... Yeah, still not enough. Where does this line get pushed into here? Okay, it'll be fine once the line gets saturated into the grid. But yeah, there we go. We upped our steel a little bit. We got our first oil, well, not really first oil outpost. We got our third actually oil outpost. We have one there, we have one there, we have one there. We have our iron actually outpost now, which is great. We have a little bit of flamethrower coverage. And by a little bit, I mean the entire factory. We now have behemoths attacking us, and we are trucking on. But it's nice to see the steel finally getting upped. And if we go look at our productivity here for a second, we're spiking it now. We're spiking it, going 400. So we're sitting at 200, now we're at 400. So the factory should be boosted here. Yeah, I want to say thanks again for watching this episode. And this is Yamakara, slowly progressing, one step at a time as the factory grows. Until next we meet, ciao for now.